Hey guys, KRX50 here with another review. Well, it's been a while, but today I've got for you guys a new Beyblade review. This time I'll be reviewing Race Striker from Beyblade Metal Masters, the upcoming sequel series to Beyblade Metal Fusion. This is an attack-type Bey used by Masamune Kadoya, a new character set to appear in Metal Masters, who will start out as a new rival for Ginga, but eventually become his ally and teammate. So, as has become common of the hybrid wheel system tops, this includes a 5-piece Bey, a launcher, ripcord, and assembly tool. So we'll start by looking at the Beyblade itself. We've got a top view, side view, and bottom view. We've got ripcord launcher, which is molded in a new kind of plastic that hasn't been seen on these kind of launcher before, which is a kind of metalish green plastic. And of course shares the sticker design with the face bolt. We've got kind of an army green ripcord, also a new color, and a dark green assembly tool, which, like these two, is in a new color. So before I get started with taking a look at the individual parts of the Bey, I'm just going to mention right here that this is yet another Bey that has been renamed for its American release. In Japan, this is called Rei Unicorno, and that's because the Bey spirit represented by the facebolt and additionally by the launcher is that of a unicorn. But Unicorno got changed to Striker. And this is something that kind of confuses me. It confuses me in the same way as how Burn Phoenix was changed to Burn Fireblaze. Because it's pretty apparent that, like Phoenix's, most people in America and in the West and in places where this label, this Bey name, well, this Bey will be released under its name, have heard of a unicorn. So it confused me why they changed it from Unicorno to something kind of generic like Striker. I am really not sure. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if it could be because the young boys who are the target demographic for this kind of toy would be turned away, if Hasbro thinks that young boys would be turned away by a Bey that had like unicorn in its name because they think that unicorn would be something girly. I'm not even sure. But this is what we got, and this is what I'll be calling it. So of course, we take the Bey apart to look at its pieces, remove the performance tip, unscrew the face bolts, and lie the pieces all down in a row. So we've got the face bolt, which, as I said, has a sticker with a design that represents the unicorn on it, which isn't completely clear because of the bright green outline that's around it. But you can kind of make out the horse head and the unicorn horn that make up it. Also, unlike some past face bolts, this one is made out of a translucent blue plastic, whereas most past ones have been made out of opaque plastics. Additionally, you can't see it right here, but it seems that with the Metal Masters releases, they're designing the facebolt a little closer to the Japanese facebolt in that before you put on the sticker, there's actually a tampograph of the design that's been printed onto the facebolt itself, which kind of gives you an indication of how to place on the sticker. We then have the Striker Energy Ring, which is molded in light green, but not the same kind of light green that you'd see on Rock Leone, or the Leone Energy Ring. Besides the 2 inner stickers, it's also got 3 unicorn horns painted onto it at these 3 points. We then have the Ray Fusion Wheel, which has these 6 stickers all around the sides, as well as these 3 broad points, which would be the 3 main points of impact for the bay. You got the D or Defense 125 Performance Spin Track, which has this big wide ring around it for added defense. And the CS or Coating Spike Performance Tip, which is a rounded plastic tip that is surrounded by a excuse me, red rubber coating. And this is designed to give it the speed and aggression of an attack type, but also give it a little bit of stamina. So now reassembling it, let me just do the reverse of the disassembly. Of course, that's a natural kind of thing. Adjusting. Okay, there's that. And once again, then here we fasten on the performance tip, nice and secure. And just going to readjust the face bolt. And there we go. Okay, that's the phone. If somebody doesn't get that, I'll just gonna wait. And that should be it. I apologize for that. You know, you can't really tell when the phone's gonna ring, and it just happened to ring there. And I don't want to do another take for this, because the first take, well, the first take was a no-go because the camera froze up on me, so I'm really just gonna make this the take I'm gonna keep. And once again, I apologize for the phone ringing. Nothing I can do about it, but I really just do not want to do another take. So, of course, as the next step in the review, we'll do a test launch. Though, I'm just going to say that because of the nature of this bay, it may be more than one test launch. So, setting up. Alright, let's rip! Now this is kind of how it would go. This is one way it can behave, however, it's more likely to have a behavior tendency like this. As you can see, it starts out with a wild aggressive attack pattern, similar to an attack type A like Storm Pegasus. However, once that's died down, it gets into a more natural, more steady pattern, the kind you'd see on a stamina type. Though, because of its tendency to hit the walls, that does take away a little bit of its stamina. And so there we go. As you can see, it doesn't really behave too much like the average attack type bay. It might be a little bit like that. However, it is designed a little bit to balance out the flaws that attack type bays have. And yes, I will note that this guy, now that I've reviewed him, will be available for use in Project Baybal Bay battles. So just setting everything back up. While I haven't tested Rey Unicorno too much as of late, I haven't tested it too much. I have seen that it does have potential as an attack type. It has a good strong attack, and like I said, it has the right parts to kind of balance out the weaknesses that attack types typically have. So I guess that might be one of the reasons you'd buy this. If you want an attack type that isn't quite as, that doesn't have quite as much as the flaws that a normal attack type would have. And really, this is, or, you know, if you are a kind of a completionist, you do want to get this. But, you know, I definitely say that this is, definitely is a good attack type bait. I'm not sure how good it is yet, but definitely has potential. So, please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my channel for more videos. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.